Hey guys, welcome to my channel, The Bookworm Kid. Today I'm going to do the review on the book Little Women by Louisa May Alcott. Now, this book's about lives of the four March sisters. They are Margaret, also known as Meg, who is 16, then Josephine, also known as Jo, who is 15, then Elizabeth, also known as Beth, who is 13, and finally Amy, who is 12. Now, all these four sisters are all different in their own ways. Meg loves to lead a fashionable life. She's very quiet, kind, very pretty. Jo is a tomboy and she loves to read and write books. Then Beth is quiet and sweet and kind, loves to help with the household chores. And Amy also loves to lead a luxurious life, and she spends her time painting and drawing. So this book revolves around these four sisters as they grow up and as they experience life's lessons, which makes them more mature and more wise. So as the book goes on, we get to see, like I said, the different life's lessons that each sister, I think, except Beth, experiences. I like Beth the best because she's not a really talked about character, you see. That's because she really doesn't have much fault. She's like the best among the four March sisters. And sadly, however, she dies of scarlet fever at the tender age of 23. That is why I loved her a lot, and that's why she's my most favorite character in the Little Women book. Anyway, the life lessons that they all experience are actually kind of funny too. The funniest was when Jo decided to prepare lunch and give her mother and the household help Hannah a rest day. However, she didn't know the slightest hint about cooking, so when she did prepare the food, she was so frustrated that the food came out horrible. The bread was burnt black, the asparagus was hard, but the main problem was the dessert, which she thought was her strong point. Actually, the dessert was supposed to be strawberries and cream, but they actually turned out horrible. Why? Because the strawberries were unripe, the cream was sour, and she had salted it instead of sugaring it. So things became kind of worse when their guest for lunch that day was their local gossip. So now, with this horrible dessert, that gossip is going to spread the tale everywhere. But still, it was a really, really funny, scrape that Jo had got herself into. Other scrapes, for example, Meg, when she goes to the house of her friend Sally Moffat. Sally is very rich. Her entire family is rich. And as she sees the luxuries and fashionable life that they lead, Meg starts to feel, oh, I wish I could lead that kind of life too. And when she sees the rich clothes and all the rich food that they eat, she also wishes. But soon, she becomes guilty when she experiences it during her short stay there. And then she comes back to her normal self because she realized that it's best not to indulge herself too much. As for Amy, who loves to paint, once she organized an artistic fete for all her friends, and so her mother had expected her to prepare some soft, nice, simple snacks, but she asked her mother to prepare a huge and fancy meal because, according to Amy, like 12 or 14 people were coming. However, on the day of the fete, only one girl came. So all that food, oh my God, all that food had to be wasted. I mean, they had to eat all that. So they quickly cleared away all the things, and Amy and the girl, they had the fete by themselves, and they ate the remaining food, and the girl went back home. So that was one lesson that Amy learned, not to be too, demanding over things. So this is one of the reasons why I really like this book. It taught me a lot, it taught me a lot of lessons on how you should view life. Anyway, the main wish of the four March sisters is the arrival of their father. He works in the army and he's currently injured, and so all they wish is for him to come back home healthy and happy. That's one of the reasons I really like this book. It's simple, it's peaceful, and it's really, really delightful. This was a really delightful book, and I really loved it. And if I were to rate this book on 10, I would say 10 on 10 because it was a brilliant and superb book. And And as you read on, you get to learn a lot. This is actually really, this book is full of values and morals. It's a really very, very good book to see how the four sisters, though they are poor, they manage to stay on the bright side of life, and they just move on. That's one of the reasons I really like this book. That's why I gave it a big 10 on 10, because it's a really amazing and motivational book. If you want to check out the written review of this book, then do check out my website www.thebookwormkids.wordpress.com. I have shared it in the description box below, so you can always check it out anytime, anywhere. Okay, so that's it, guys. Thanks for stopping by to listen to my review of the book Little Women by Louisa May Alcott. If you liked it, please hit the like button, share it, subscribe to it, and ring the notifications bell so you can always stay tuned for more videos. Also, if you have any other suggestions on books that I can review or any other ideas and what I can do for this channel, then do mention in the comments below. I should certainly be happy to check out those ideas and do the reviews on those books suggested just for you. Okay, so